I was not prepared, and I didn't know that time it was flywheel and all that. I couldn't answer. Whenever you say you're from Coimbatore and you studied engineering, the immediate question will be, are you a PhD product? Sri G.R. Karthikeyan, our chairman, Sri L. Gopalakrishnan, managing trust, PSG and Sons Charities, our principal, Dr. Giriraj, Dr. Mohan Sivkumar, and all the PSG staff and faculty members for this recognition and for the continuous support they provide to alumni like me. It is also a great privilege to receive this award from Padma Shri Dr. Mailsami Annadurai, who has been a great inspiration to all of us. I feel truly honored, sir. So my PhD connection, I came to know about PhD when I was in school, and that time itself it was a very respected educational institution. And when I was in school, I was selected for aero modeling, and I was sent to PSG Tech to learn aero modeling and via the NCC program. And that time I had a great experience coming here. I vividly remember that it was a cafeteria. Next to the cafeteria, there was a place where we used to sit and create aero models. And as a school kid, I was really inspired by the college, the campus. A lot of engineering annas were there who were really guiding us nicely. So fantastic experience, and that created the I was very eager to join college in PSG Tech. I wanted to do engineering in PSG Tech, so that's how it started. So after 10th, I thought it may be very difficult to get because PSG used to be the prime education institution in the entire South India, and so getting a BE admission in PSG used to be very difficult. And so I was worried because of the open category, and I was really worried that I may not be able to get into PSG Tech. And so I decided to join Polytechnic after 10th. And that was again a wonderful experience because I remember Dr. Shannu Sundrama, our principal that time. So I was the first person to be interviewed, and so he asked me, he was very nice to me. He asked me, Tambi cycle to ya? So I said, yes, sir. Then he asked me, reverse pedaling, why the cycle doesn't go in the reverse. I was not prepared. And I didn't know that time it was flywheel and all that. I couldn't answer. So he was so nice to me. He said, go to the library and find out. This is what he told me. And that is what sparked me that, spending time in libraries, reading more and things like that. After joining college, it was a fantastic experience. Again, the ecosystem here. So there were a lot of clubs, there were a lot of associations, a lot of events happening, and we could be part of everything. And so, that time, the Diamond Jubilee celebrations happened. And so we had a wonderful thing that entire college was involved in those celebrations. And, I was at the physics lab with Dr. Shaktivel, and he takes us around to every single equipment in the physics lab and the 14,000 volt generator, all those things he showed us, and we made a lot of projects using that. And then the astronomy club was started. We built a telescope ourselves, stargazing started, a lot of things happened. We also visited the Ooty radio telescope and the Kavlur observatory. A lot of things happened. I also played chess. I represented the Polytechnic in chess under Mr. John. And so in some tournaments, we could score over the engineering college students. And so we were so proud of that. And this is an area, I never imagined I would become a businessman at that point in time because my interest was R&D, product development, those kind of things. Wanted to be in research. But then this entrepreneurial development training happened 1988, 99. So it was a long program, and because wanting to enjoy the college, I used to participate in everything that's happening in the college. And so there I learned a lot about entrepreneurship. And actually that was instrumental for me to do what I do today. And also diploma students, many of us wanted to go abroad, and the professors were so genuinely trying to help us. I remember a professor telling us, apply to Monash University, you can join the third year BS and ask for scholarship and all that. And also PSG did something very unique, there is something called a bridge course which happened in 1991 or something like that. And this was a tie-up between Rochester Institute of Technology, US, and the PSG Polytechnic. and they allowed us to study here 1 year part time because we were all working, and then those credits could be transferred to RIT, and we could do 4 year MS. We don't need to study 4 years BS and then MS. We could study directly 4 years MS. They organized all those things, but those days visa restrictions were very heavy and we couldn't get through that. Professors have helped me a lot because those days no phone, no email, right? So even then, like my first job was at Serval Engineers, and I was specialized in CAD CAM. And the next year, the placement happened with WT Advanced Technologies, Kunur, and that's where the Dr. Raj, our alumnus, he had set up the company, and he was looking. He took a lot of people from PSG Polytechnic, but somehow they reached me because I had specialized in CAD CAM. Somehow they reached me and made sure that I went there. No interview, nothing. I was appointed, started working there. Then a couple of years later, when WTA had to move to Chennai, I had to stay back in Coimbatore. And that time again, what happened is, again, Dr. KV, the past principal, I've never met him, but somehow he informed his another company called Ravichandra Systems. He just called up and told, take this guy, and I went there, joined. So no interview, nothing. So that's the kind of ecosystem which PSG has been giving us. We're very thankful for that. And another thing is the worldwide identity. Whenever you say you're from Coimbatore and you studied engineering, the immediate question will be, are you a PSG product? This I have witnessed in so many places across the globe. So I have very wonderful memories of PSG, and thanks a lot for the entire PSG Sons and Charities. So to PSG Polytechnic, thank you for giving me the learning experience and exposure much beyond education. To my teachers, mentors and family, thank you for standing by me through every phase of this journey.